This is basically just me waiting for my curry to finish cooking so that I can eat. It's gonna take a while for the pressure cooker to build up pressure. It needs to build up pressure first. My tongue is still acting up. Anyway, my tongue is not good, so it's very hard for me to pronounce shit. And yeah. So I need some time for the pressure cooker to build up pressure, and then once there's sufficient pressure, it's gonna take about 20 minutes to finish cooking, and then it's gonna take an additional half an hour for the pressure to drop. And that's not all, right? After the pressure drops, I haven't put in the Japanese curry cubes just yet. So I need to drop in the curry cubes after pressure has dropped. So yeah, the whole process will likely take me 1.5 hours, roughly. So usually by the time I drop in the curry cube, it's also the same time I start cooking the rice. Or maybe I might do it slightly earlier because rice itself takes some time to cook and some time to cool down as well. So yeah, I'm looking to kill about 1-2 hours of time. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Right. I do have some acetaminophen that might help with my tongue issue. Maybe. I'll take that now. Okay. So that the issue is resolved. Not resolved. I mean, I've taken the pill. And what happens afterwards? I have no idea. Like, it might help reduce the pain a little. I don't know. Anyway, right. So yeah, there's some things I still need to test. Audio, for example. Okay, audio is actually good, both on Twitch and YouTube. So let's get going. Hey, mastering kata, AQ weapon pack, and I'm not buying anything from the store, and I don't need to know how to master the kata. I know enough. I wonder if there's anyone who actually finishes the game while still just wearing the default armor all the way through. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. People just don't upgrade shit. Although, I have a feeling because some of the regions are level locked, right? You need to be level 35 and so on. So unless that person is extremely skilled and extremely patient, right? You fight someone higher level than you are. I've experienced that, and you do that, and it takes ages just to barely chip away at their health. So there is, you know, if you want to speedrun this game, there are some rather hard limits. You have to balance it. It's a question of, yes, you want to finish the game very quickly, you can do that, but by doing so, you're limited by your level, right? So you try to bust through all the story quests, your level is not high enough, then when you face a high level enemy, it'll take ages, like literal hours even, just to kill some of the more powerful enemies, even if more powerful bosses, even if you are, even if you're capable and you can parry all the attacks and all that, it'll still take you ages. It's just a hard limit, and nothing you can do about it. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, so the legendary chest. I'm trying to avoid opening simply because, yeah. Okay, so let's meet Tokugawa. Right. Let's meet Tokugawa. There was a plan I set up for myself, and let's keep to it. No. Definitely not going into a castle. Yeah. So today, or tonight, has been a bit more hospitable in terms of temperature. It's like supposedly 17 degrees, so it's helping to cool my room off, which is helpful because guess what? I was saying that the fan no longer makes any noise, right? And it's wonderful, right? And yeah, stopped spinning completely. I think, I don't know, it might be an issue with the capacitor. So it might be the capacitor dying. No amount of oil will fix that. But I tried to manually spin start the fan using a coat hanger to push the fan to start spinning. And that actually did not help. That actually did not help. So the only conclusion that I can reach is that, no, not the only conclusion, but one of the conclusions that I came to is that it might be because the WD-40 that I sprayed, yes, it lubricates, it dissolves rust and all kinds of stuff. However, it is bound to dry up after a while, and after several hours of running it, all the stuff that WD-40 has dissolved has now solidified into some kind of gunk that's stopping the fan from spinning. Because the fan is still humming. It's still humming. So, and if I push the fan hard enough, it's capable of spinning, but only for a short while. So, yeah, the motor, I believe, it's still running. It's still working. It's just there's some kind of resistive force that's preventing it from fully working, fully spinning. No, the guy on the right reacted quickly, but not quick enough. I've seen it, yeah, this animation twice now. Always the guy on the right, like he'll try to stab. He sees me stabbing the woman on the left, and the guy tries to retaliate, and I dodge the attack casually because my reflexes are better than his.
これで自由の身じゃ。
渡せるものはないが、何か礼をさせてくれんか。
大したことではない。達者でな。
Okay, so no reward because the map is mostly explored. Oh. Yeah, horsey. Let's get on boat. Oh, fog. Maybe fog. This is not a enemy village, right? Yeah. It's not. So there shouldn't be any issue with me just jumping onto a boat. Just need to get to the opposite bank. That sort of landing onto a boat, like it's gonna rock the boat and it's gonna make you fall into the water. But maybe Naoi's like sense of balance is so perfect that she can do that shit and suffer no consequences from it. Maybe. Yeah, this entire freaking region. No road along this coast. You know what? Since I haven't actually, uncovered parts of this map, I was thinking I would just go on land and riding my horse to the destination, but someone fired a shot. But yeah, why not? Why not travel by water? If it wasn't so foggy, it would actually be perfect. Let's try. No, it's gonna be a foggy day, huh? Time of day doesn't change the fact that fog has rolled in. Can make the scene a little more dramatic. Briefly see the moon. Yep. Creating false memories. So when I refer back to these like screenshots at the end of my playthrough, I'm gonna get the impression that I somehow, traveled the river at night when I never did. Oh, I'm running into another. Plenty of opportunities for these scenic shots. Plenty. The bird models aren't exactly the highest. They don't exactly have the highest polygon counts, so they're looking a little bit grody, shall we say. They're not meant to be very close to camera. Maybe this angle, maybe. The contrast is lost. Contrast is lost. feels a little more dynamic, I think. A little more dynamic. And you know what? I'm gonna take it at this time of day. I'll be looking at the photo and, you know, a couple of months from now, heck, maybe even a couple of days from now, I'll be wondering, wait, what time was it that I took these photos? And did I even take them in the same place? I might even think that I took them in the same place and fitted with the time of day, and I'll never be sure what time of day I took those photos in. I'm essentially gaslighting myself. Yeah, this place is just uninhabited and untouched by humans. They even place a convenient boat here just in case you get so lost, so deeply lost in the mountains, and then you're desperately looking for a way out. And well, here's a bloody boat for you. For some reason, this reminds me of a level in... Not a level, oh, another boat, but yeah, just, it reminds me of the Uncharted games. You know, all the greenery, all the natural beauty, it's very Uncharted. Very Uncharted, like. There is something of a road here that I've never taken, because there's a bridge. Cute, very cute. Fields. Are those? It seems like tree. Oh, sorry, tea bushes. Although from a distance, they're using the simplified model, so it looks a little too uniform. As I get closer, yeah, they're loading the higher res models, and it looks less uniform. Uji Tawara. Some kind of tea plantation, maybe. It reminds me, I mean, I've seen plenty of tea plantations, but and rice paddy fields and so on, but I've never seen a place where they plant vegetables. Now, Tokugawa is here. Oh, oops, this guy is trying to fish, and here I am parking my boat right next to him. No, sorry. Go man, go man. Go man, ne? Ooh, treasure. Tokugawa is somewhere nearby. But first, it's spring, it's not summer, but I'm pretending that I'm diving into the water to cool off, and I just happened to discover a treasure chest that requires me to be in a very precise location before I can loot it. I think it's because the current, yeah, there's a current, it's slowly pushing me, yeah, it's very slowly pushing me forward. That's why I have difficulty getting a lock on the location. This guy's a sunburn, or maybe it's just dirty. Yo, want some pets? Yes. Oh, come on. Come on! The game is denying me pets. The dog wants it. It wants to be petted, but the problem... Oh! Second chance.
元気か？
The dog is giving me some side eye. In fact, I want Naoe out of the picture. Let's see time of day. Nope. Can't really avoid sunlight. And this one emphasizes the weird side eye he's giving. Okay. Thanks for posing for that dumb photo, doggy. Someone's blasting Peppo somewhere. And, yep, civilians are running, of course. Are tea plantations that prevalent in Japan, I wonder? Tea production in Ujitawara. Oh, okay. So I was right. I identified the plant correctly. Like, it looks like tea. It's definitely fucking tea. 宇治茶仔 too. So a place called 宇治 茶仔 would be tea picking. So it's a picture of tea picking at 宇治. 宇治 would be, in Japanese, would be, what was it? Uji. I think, yeah, it's Uji. And then Tawa is some extra words that's not mentioned in the picture itself. The monk Mioe in the 12th century personally received tea plants from China for his garden. They were from Eisai, founder of Zen in Japan, which Mioe planted throughout Japan. Notably, tea was planted in Uji, a small town near a bridge that crosses the Uji River on the road from Nara to Kyoto. So Yuzi is Uji. Yeah. So happens that Uji had the ideal geographical and meteorological conditions to produce exceptional tea plants, possessing a balance of humidity and sunlight, as well as acidic and well-draining soil. By the 15th century, the 7 tea fields in Uji were so famous as to be the topic of waka poems. So same time, Oishita was developed, which is a new method of tea cultivation that involved shading young tea shoots for 20 to 30 days before gathering leaves. This limited the plant's production of the astringent catechin and increased its production of theanine, which gives the tea its delicate aroma and sweet taste. This method was used in Uji to produce its 2 famous teas, Gyokuro, a high-quality green tea with a sweet taste, grown mostly in shaded areas, and matcha, a finely crushed, powdered green tea. Yeah, I don't know. I like green tea, Chinese green tea, Japanese green tea. Although personal preferences with these flavored green tea. So if you know southern China, the word, even the word tea itself, right? It comes from southern China. There from Minnan Yu, which is also called Hokkien. 福建. Yeah. So my preference is towards 铁观音, and towards there's a type of flower tea that I've got. You know, they mix tea with a fragrant flower. 茉莉花茶. 茉莉花 is it chrysanthemum? No, it's not chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum is something else, right? Let me check very quickly. Jasmine, right? Jasmine tea. See, in the 16th century, with the development of the tea ceremony among the great daimyo, it became ritualized. This was particularly under the influence of tea master Senno Rikyu. Ah, right, Senno Rikyu, the guy I met. So tea merchants were often tea masters who modestly contributed to the spread of this beverage among the affluent urban classes. And these days, tea aren't exactly something for the rich. Although, again, like anything that you need to pay with money, right? You know, tap water is always the cheapest. If you have to boil something, then it costs money, right? Electricity or fuel to boil the water, and then tea leaves itself costs money. So, not that simple. But these days, still, I think it's not some kind of drink meant for royalty. I mean, if you're really poor, I guess sure, everything is an extra expenditure. Yeah, I think most people can afford to drink teas these days. I'm just very bothered by the fact that there's a typo, a weird capitalization. Additionally, tea merchants. Right, the T in the tea merchants shouldn't be capitalized. I've been staring at it for a while, and I'm like, no, it feels wrong. Yokan. Right, I got this. Right, I was saying that it was all about red beans, right? Azuki beans, essentially. Yeah. So you mix azuki beans with wheat flour to create a gelatinous texture for the confection. It's very weird that the chest for my bongo cat pop up even though I don't have 1,000 clicks. Anyway, Yohi Mochi. Soft and delicious staple in tea ceremonies. Yeah, tea and coffee, they're always best paired with some kind of confection. So Yohi Mochi, if you bite into it, it feels like chewing on a fluffy cloud. The question then arises, like, who the fuck has chewed on fluffy cloud and are able to describe their experience with it? It has sticky quality which can cause it to lodge in the throat, and that is a highly unpleasant way to die. Yeah, the Chinese also have a similar extremely sticky confection, nian gao, where you serve it to the kitchen god and you hope that the kitchen god eats it, and if there's any bad report about your family, unfavorable report about your family that the kitchen god is gonna give to the Jade Emperor, the sticky confection that he eats, it's gonna cause him to shut his mouth up because it's too sticky for him to open his mouth. Yeah, Sekihan, yeah, I can see some sesame seed and of course red bean. Since the color red carries the power to ward off evil spirits, Sekihan is a favorite temple offering for hungry deities. Huh. Interesting. So deities are afraid of evil spirits. Okay, I think what it means is that, okay, the evil spirits will not touch the food that's being offered to the deities because the deities are good and they can eat the food, while the evil spirits cannot touch it because it's red. Simple rice, the humble grain. Planted in spring, housed in autumn. Can be eaten on its own or as part of innumerable dishes. It's rice that I'm about to cook soon because that rice is destined to be smothered in Japanese curry. Right. You can tell that I'm more in a meditative mood.
伊賀衆と光秀の軍の戦いか。助立ちせねば。
Oh, you gun fighting. Alright, I need to help. Alright. I like the ghostly after image from when they last attacked at me. Die! It's just fucking brutal. I hope you like blood splattered TDs. Right, out of respect for Nobunaga, for Tokugawa, I'm gonna sheath. Oh, so these are Igan shinobi from my same from the same village. Look at his helmet. Look at Tokugawa's helmet. Now I know where, you know, Ultraman got their inspiration from. Like, you have the fin, right? You have the fin. Yeah. And Gundam has a V on the helmet. Same deal. Yeah, so if you consume a fair amount of Japanese media, then side eye is giving me. But yeah, if you consume a fair amount of Japanese media, then all of a sudden you realize how much of it is just inspired by traditional Japanese armor. The weird ass Japanese armors. Right, now we yeah, so now I do the dumb spell. I think I'm gonna blur the background, and this shot would be better if the background is blurred. Hmm. Okay. Slight blurring of background was achieved, but Time of day works. Time of day works.
徳川家康公のおなーり表を上げよ。
よくぞ参った安家。今日の返事を生き延びておったとは何よりじゃ。
後人の極み。殿の盟友は主も同然。
あっぱれな忠義心。この乱世でははっきりと線を引けるものでもない。そなたの友も大義であった。名は何と申す？
ありがたき幸せ。名は藤林直江と。
藤林。はあ、かの正康な。
ご存知で？
配下の者に伊賀の庇護を頼まれたことがある。その後は痛ましい
Wait,
事態と。
associate Hattori
あの
Hanzo.
時は服部殿が。
今もわしに仕えておる。基地に富み忠実な男よ。頼りにしておる。間もなく来よう。そなたが生きていると知れば驚くであろう。
半蔵殿の手引きで西国を出るのですか？
鋭いな。さすがは伊賀者だ。わしはそ
算是
の時
六计，
に得られる
总为
最善の
上计。
手を使うのみ。
Yeah, best strategy is to run
権利
away.
争いを制すより辛抱にて戦に勝つべし。
Patience, you're quite patient, huh? Shit. Since I'm always favoring like Yasuke's responses because yes, my first response is to, yes, be patient. Do not rush. While now is more impulsive and say, yeah, patience will not stop Mitsuhide. I should have saved before this.
恐れながら光秀は強引な手を用いております。
されど最後には耐え
Restraint with triumph
忍ぶ
and
者
sheer
こそが残
prosperity.
り
To be honest, right, restraint and patience is
家康
actually
殿の兵があれば織田方を優位にできるのでは。
それで何をなせる。もう100年もの間恨みと力と
mentions power and
謀反による終
reason.
わりなき争いが続いておるのだ。
And more than that, actually, class warfare, but
駆り
it's
立
a
てられて
discussion
おる。
for another time.
秀吉も駆り立てられておる。信長公の大門を支えてまいったが、こうなき後は狼どもが互いを引き裂くようになる。今は狐でおるのが
Why is
賢
it
い。
to be a fox, eh?
それもごもっともで。
Alright, so I've learned a lesson.
そこに至るまで焦らず民を導かねばならぬ。泣かぬ鳥は殺さず泣くのを待てばよい。
Yeah, you can't force a bird to sing
我らの
because
友
a
が
bird
つい
is too dumb to understand
半蔵
human
殿。
いつかまた話の続きがしたいもの
language.
だ
Yeah.
が、二人とも大義であった。救われたことは忘れぬ。
しからばまたお目にかかるまで。
I mean, strategic patience is actually what's being employed by Russia and China right now when it's handling the United States of America. And let the declining
ど
empire
こへ行くの？
flail around. You know, it comes at a terrible cost, right? People, not just people, but nations. Well, nations and people, one and the same at times, but yeah. Nations and people that, a lot of people want to preserve, right? Are subjected to the insane attacks of the United States of America and its proxies. What the Alright, Ronin needs to die. But yeah, so a lot of people are saying like, why isn't Russia doing this to help this nation? Why isn't China doing this to help that nation? And the sad fact is that sometimes it's better to do nothing if you want safety and security in the long run. I like these photos. I like these photos. I like them. I love them. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, like, yeah, you need to play it carefully if you don't want to repeat the endless cycle of suffering. Okay, now I finally get what this Widower's Solace reminds me of. Yeah, so it doesn't have the traditional like Japanese cross-hatching grip, right? Cross-hatch grip, right? Yeah, and this is the Japanese grip. It looks like this, and you look at this one. It doesn't have a crosshatch. It has, you know, it has a right grip, and then the tang is also a little different. The sword, the guard, not the tang, the guard, and I think it's very similar to basically Tang Dao. Although of course curved blade and the Tang Dynasty blade, it's mostly straight. Anyway, the thing is, by virtue of having a little tassel, which is a very Chinese feature, even the Chinese spears have this tassel, red tassel, and so on. Yeah, so it's a very Chinese feature, and that's why this sword reminds me of, yeah, a Chinese sword. True katana, Tang Dao, a performance pattern steel, real Hamon Chinese Tang. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that a sword website will present an accurate replica of what a Tang Dao is. But and I'm reading some oh no, this is gonna cause some controversy, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, a certain website might be a little, let's say, nationalistic in terms of China. And they're saying, like, you know, out of the 11 existing Tang Dynasty sword, 5 of them are in Japan and considered national treasures by Japan. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but yeah. Okay. So now I know why it looks so much like a Tang Dao. It's a Huanshou Dao. So basically, it's a ring-headed blade, Huanshou Dao. Huanshou Dao. It's from the Han dynasties. It's actually even earlier. So that's why this design looks so fucking familiar. It's a Huanshou Dao. And yes, Huanshou Dao is indisputably Chinese. So it's nothing nationalistic. No, it's freaking Chinese. You can't dispute that. And this design is definitely influenced by Chinese. This design in Assassin's Creed. So I'm gonna show the traditional pictures from Wikipedia. Of course, these are very old swords, and it's extremely it's old. It's all rusted to shit. But yes, let me add a little something. Let's see. it's application capture, right? Window capture. Right, so these swords were from Sweden about 600. So year 600, that's about 1,400 years ago. Yeah. And it features, let me see. I need to find the right browser. All right, good. All that effort just to show this picture briefly. You see the fact that it has it has this yeah, so there's the yeah, Huan. Basically, Huan just means circles. But a ring, yes, a ring. I guess you can call it a ring. Yeah, a ring. You see this ring, and of course, there aren't any tassels now. Most likely rotted, but there's a high likelihood that when it was first created back then, they would tie some kind of tassel. It's a very Chinese thing to do, like tie some kind of string to your weapon. Yeah, and of course you can see the scabbard at this place and this place here. Well, my mouse cursor doesn't show up, but yeah, you can see where you're supposed to hang the blade off of on the scabbard. But yes, this is basically a Huan Shoudao, except attached to a Japanese katana, a Nihonto. Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to share about the blade. Yeah, so that's why it just calls to me in a different way. It's like, it's so weirdly familiar. Why do I know this blade? Why do I have a cultural memory of the blade? And I know it's it definitely draws heavily from Chinese design. The blade isn't, the blade is definitely Japanese, but yes, the grip, blade grip is Chinese. Okay, let's see. Increase impact on alternate attacks. I've been using my Kusari Gamma for some time. I got swanky new katana. Is there it has a name that starts off awesome and then it ends with a whimper. Divine katana. Yeah, you read it and think, yeah, this thing's gonna slay. And it ends with the word security. Divine katana of security. And there's armor piercing. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just that my entire build is spec incorrectly. Oh, level 6. Wait, I can go higher than rank 6 in knowledge? I thought I maxed out everything at rank 6. Yeah, I can pretty much get all my skills, so I wonder what benefits a higher rank confers. Well, let's respec so that I'm better when it comes to katana. Guard breaker. Whoa. Look at the multiple strikes. Bam. Slap, 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 slap. Half as effective on large enemies. The effect on large enemies can no longer be guarded up. Yeah. I want that. It's an ability, so it's not passive. Dodging and attacking, yes. Perfect dodges. Dodge attacks make enemies vulnerable. Oh, yes. Counter-attack. Press LB at the last moment to turn your deflect into a counter-attack. Oh, yes. So, I have a bunch of these skills that passive. I haven't spec a lot of points into. But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to fight with Katana. And let's see. Oh, I need 3 more points before the Katana damage is increased to 22%. Still good enough. Oh, look at my grody pants. So much mud. Now, it might be because I was rolling around. You know, dodging attacks and yeah, it got a little dirty, shall we say? A little dirty. A little filthy. Yeah. Now he likes it filthy. She's a dirty girl. Hi, Hattori. Let's walk and talk. Okay, you're gonna be silent the whole time, huh? Oh, you're right. I should check on my my food. Okay, so follow him here, and then he has some stuff to say to us. But I want to check on my food, so I'll pause here. Amazingly, the pressure hasn't dropped, even though half an hour has passed. So I'm gonna wait an extra 15 minutes. There's a very real possibility that there's this valve that lets steam escape, but if you push down on it, it'll let the steam escape. But when you start cooking, you know, the valve will go up and stop steam from escaping. And once you stop cooking, as the pressure within the pot goes down, the valve itself will fall down as well. It usually takes about half an hour for the valve to fall down. So I've checked, and well, based on time indicated on the pressure cooker, half an hour has passed since the food has finished cooking. But the valve itself has not dropped down. So I don't know. I'm gonna guess that it might be stuck there. But all right, I'll check in 15 minutes. I need to remind myself of that. So around 15 minutes. I'm gonna check, and if the valve hasn't come down, then I'll push it down manually, so that I can actually get to the second stage of cooking, which is to put some of those curry blocks. Or else, you know, what I'm cooking is just potato and carrots and onion without much flavoring. All that talk is making me a little hungry. Oh, I'm clean now. My ass is clean now. I mean, it's still a little dirty, but cleaner than before. Anyway, Hanzo.
「かろうじて
マサヤスは
死んだ」
生き残ることもできたであろうに死を選ぶとは最後まで頑固な男よ。
それは違う。お父が何を隠していたか知っとったはず。
わしのことよりお主こそ何を知っておるというのだ。
I'm just gonna reveal my ignorance by saying that my father was hiding a box, huh? Because it's the contents of the box that matters. Well, I'm just staring at the screen right now and just noticing the micro movements in Naoe's eye. And as well as her lips, like face isn't like fixed or static, like her lips sort of move ever so slightly, like a real living human being. It's a little, yeah, it's a little uncanny. No, it's not. It's not the uncanny valley effect. Like I can still tell that this is a fictional character, but no, in fact, I should call it lifelike. Yeah, I should call it lifelike. It doesn't hit the uncanny valley. No. So when her mouth opens a bit more, you can see her teeth underneath it. So yeah. The more important question is whether you know. I don't know. I'll admit to my ignorance. I only know that my father was hiding a box.
豪華な漆塗りの箱だ。
中身は知らぬであろう。
Yeah,
お
yeah.
父はそれを守って死んだ。それだけ知れば十分。
そして今は行方がわからぬ。
私が見つける。
父を真似て愚かなことをせずともよい。探すのは諦めよ。
できぬ。約束がある。
その道の先には死あるのみぞ。
Who's
なれば
that?
私は何故まだ生きておる。
あれはお主の父を殺し、母を殺した。次はお主を殺すぞ。
お母は関係ないであろう。
つゆこそこの話の肝だ。
Oh, first time I've heard my mother's name. Tsu.
お主が失った母は類まれなる女であった。あれほどの武者は他におらぬ。
続きを。
込み入った話だ。語ることも得意でないゆえ。お主の母のことは正康同様よく知っておった。
弟親しかったのか。
わしらは何もかもが違っておった。高貴な生まれの戦の天才と何もない地侍の子。それでも兄弟のようであった。
それがどうして。
考え方だ。時代も変わった。世は常に動いておる。されど何よりも全ての箱が命運を変えた。
すべて一つではないと。
わしから言えるのはそれだけだ。その愚かな試みは捨て、わしの下で働け。
それでは約束が。
目を覚まさぬか、直江。世は変わりつつあるのだ。お主の技には値打ちがある。わしと共に来い。
半蔵殿のような力に飢えた鬼の道具になれと。
わしは幽霊を追いかけはせぬ。お主が知らぬことはまだ多い。
Try to announce. Whoa, 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 whoa.
そうか。ではいつか誠のことを教えてもらおう。
父と母はお主を立派に育てたな。お主の背負うものはわしも知っておる。
I hope it is the right
お主
choice.
の刃はただの武器にあ
I'm
る。
gonna look it up online.
それと箱はどうつながる。箱は何なんだ。
摂津へ向かえ。古墳を探すのだ。中に何があるかはその目で確かめるがよい。
So if I was following the story, this is when I'm introduced to a Kofun.
つゆのため励め。
I should have taken a selfie with Hattori Hanzo.
大事ないか。
わからん。怖いんじゃろうか。
And he just walks away.
お主はそれがしの知る誰より武勇に秀でたものだ。そのことを忘れるな。
わかった。安家、この先は私一人でやらなくては。
誰しもいつかは心に秘めたものに向き合わねばならぬ。だが忘れるな。何をなすにも仲間がついておるぞ。
ああ、その通りじゃな。
頼ることをためらうな。さあ、仕事があるのであろう。早く行け。
Oh, shit. I already got some mild spoilers by searching on whether I should threaten or talk to Hanzo. So you know what? I'm gonna try to avoid. Try my best to avoid. Again, try. Yeah, I can't resist the temptation, but yes, I'll try to avoid searching for what choices I should take. Because, yeah, I haven't even clicked on any of the links. Just by the title of the web pages that were shown to me, I got a little bit spoiled. Alright, so Tomb of the Ancients. So this is the first time the game's telling me to get my ass to the Kofun. It's been cleared. I've already been here. But maybe there's some stuff that I overlooked the first time around because I wasn't on a story quest. Now to get there though, it's not gonna be easy. Plus, okay, I think I do want to drop by my own base and check some stuff out. Read Oichi's letter. Oichi's letter is gonna lead me to some sexy time with Yasuke. That much I know. But the reason I want to drop by my base is so that I can build some stuff. That's the real motivation. Plus Todaiji as well. And since I'm level 35, Yamato itself is doable for me. Maybe I don't want to explore it too much, but yeah. So from here, I'll cut into Yamato, swing left to my base, and finally reach Izumiko's. So that's my plan. That journey is gonna take a lot of time, considering how much I love to just stop playing the game and start researching stuff. I also have a bad habit of getting distracted. Kakurega. Huh. Yeah, like I say, I have a bad habit of being distracted. Especially now that I've finally reached level 35, so the whole world is essentially open to me. Maybe I shouldn't go higher up because yeah, the sync point requires that I cross a river. So yeah, no. This is the wrong route. This is also not optimal. Yeah, stick to the roads. I've seen one of the complaints that people make about this game is that unlike the other games where you can just run through the mountains or the obstacles in your way, like in this game you kind of have to stick to the roads. I think I've mentioned this complaint before, and I kind of agree with them, but also not fully, because I see the merit in limiting the you know, how the player can travel. It's not entirely limited, right? If you really want to, you can definitely cross the mountain. It's just that yeah, it's unrealistic. I mean, back in Japan, right? Back in the real world, it's not as if you can just simply cross impenetrable mountain just like that, you know, without any effort. I know this is a video game, of course, you know, there are limitations, some liberties have to be taken on how realistic the game is supposed to be, but still, right? Even if you're a gifted assassin, you're not supposed to just be able to cut through a mountain.
大事ないか。
おかげさまでな。ぜひ礼をさせてくれ。
Like the fact that this guy doesn't have any chest hair. うん。This is important, well. Signs of battle. So it might be some enemy camp. Braziers with fire burning as well. Although I don't see the usual bandit camp flag, so it might not be an entire camp, just might be yeah, have bandits around, but not an entire camp. Alright, that's good enough. I'll do a little more damage than I like, but hey, I won. I won. Oh, in my assassin vision, I can also see hay bales. Yeah, there's a hay bale over there. Oh right, 15 minutes have passed, and I should check on the pressure cooker again. So I'm gonna tease the landscape for now. Okay. Huh. I got a notification about me being live. That means that internet was unstable. I was cut off. Yep. Well, it's not that terrible. I mean, it's just over a 1 hour chunk. Disappointing, but manageable. I'm gonna export that 1 hour chunk now. And then, yeah, that. Okay, I got my rice cooking, and I got the pressure cooker going as well. So I'm down for another half an hour or 1 hour. It depends. It's more likely 1 hour, really. So yeah. I also noticed that yeah, the one of Twitch videos. I have this. There's this 24 hours channel that's running some stuff that I use as a way to gauge internet stability, and yeah, it's currently loading, which means the internet is unstable. So anyway, I fixed that. Okay, let's get back to the game. I press A to jump up, but I guess it doesn't quite work. Let me try again. No, I have to be off the railings, and then I press A, and I can jump up. Alright, great. Look at those tea fields. Deserted outposts. The camera is going a little bonkers. I don't know why. Let's see, is it because of the mouse? I don't know. I don't see anything that's applying pressure on the mouse or the keyboard. I don't know. Let's fix itself. Alright, I think that's it. I mean, I might have discovered a new gear bender, but nothing really new. This entire region here just remains a mystery. Okay. One more check. One more check. Oh. No. Yeah, no. It's nothing new. Yes, I've left the game on. I've left the game running while I handle my kitchen business for long enough that the sun has begun to set. All right, into the hay pail you go. Hay bale. No, it's not a hay bale, right? It's a pile of hay. A hay bale is like something it's tied up, right, into an actual bale that can roll around. Not what I'm jumping into is just a pile of hay. Right, next destination should be the temple. So the cops are still there, and the guy I rescued is just wandering off into the woods.
行くぞ。
Beautiful, isn't it? This. Oh, I thought I was gonna take some beautiful pictures, but no. Pressure cooker is making weird noises. Yeah, so okay, there are two valves on the pressure cooker. One of the valves is supposed to be turned down when cooking so that steam doesn't escape and you can build up pressure. And for some reason I didn't check that. And yeah, it was turned open. It has trouble building up pressure. That's fixed now. That's fixed. Yeah, look at the water rolling off the rocks. Just stare at it. Just stare at it. Hear the gentle sounds. Just so calm. Wait, I've been here before. Yeah. That's why this didn't show up as something special. I've been here before. I think I met Yasuke or someone here. These guys are just like, make up your mind, woman. Are you going to the temple or not? First foray into Yamato.
さあ、走る。
Well, not first foray because I would have gained experience if it was my first foray, right? Tea country, baby. Tea country. Planting tea right next to a battlefield. Great freaking idea. Well, to be fair, they didn't choose to plant tea right next to a battlefield, right? It's a battlefield that came to them. Most likely, you know, someone planted tea here and then some dumbass decided to fight a wall right next to it. So yeah, the acetaminophen does help a little, but yeah, when I touch that part of my tongue, it still hurts. Just it's just not as annoying as before. Well, as Buddhists know, right? Life is suffering. That's why I stopped to listen. Life is suffering. What? I missed that. It was something that Yasuke could have obtained. It's just... Huh. It's the most unexpected places. Now the search for lost pages does have an unexpected side benefit if you do appreciate the scenery of Japan. And that benefit is, yeah, just forcing you to admire the painstakingly modeled buildings. Today's a little more crowded than usual. Last time I came here, it was like only 1 or 2 guys. Maybe there were more people and I just wasn't paying attention. Huh. Still one more stroll somewhere. So quiet. Maybe go up the tower will help me find the last lost page. So I shall. I think it's possible for Yasuke to scale this because I see a lot of scaffolding. It's possible for Yasuke to scale it. But yeah, now we're doing it is much easier. Much easier. There's a limited amount of vertical distance you can travel. Is this a big building? Yes. Yes, it is. It's huge, huge. East Pagoda. It implies that there is like a west pagoda somewhere. Oh, no signs of any squirrel. So I gotta be more aggressive when it comes to searching the entire compound. And the horse is right over here. Right, I couldn't even see my horse. I only saw the prompt to mount it. And only then I realized, oh hey, there's a horse. I'm pretty sure I left my horse there, but there's always a possibility that the horse has wandered off. My rice is just... it's done, it's just finished cooking. Right, one sec. So wet and moldy. Nice thing that whatever fabric my kusode is made out of becomes extremely shiny. Yeah, so the raw fabric not so shiny, but the fabric that it's kind of silky, yes, it becomes shiny. I think nylon was sort of first fabric, synthetic fabric, to approximate the silkiness of silk. Like shiny appearance of silk. Very few ancient fabric do that. Part of me really want to wait out the rain because it feels natural, right? God damn it, it's raining cats and dogs out there, and it feels right to not be venturing out in the rain. Feels right. I know this is a video game, but you know, when a game simulates real life with such fidelity, it arouses certain instincts from the players, or at least a certain segment of the players who are very invested in the world. I mean, I don't care much about story, but the world itself. Yeah. I'm gonna go out through Nandaimon. Nandaman? Ooh, someplace close by. Okay, let me check it out. Let me check it out since it's so close. Could be a fortress and not equipped for it. This man certainly has a lot of patience, I guess. Persevering under the rain. Singing to an audience of essentially nobody because, yeah. Except for me passing by, like, seriously, no one was there. Right, this temple is inhabited by a bunch of guys who are a level above me. Huh. Yeah, lost pages. So I'm feeling feisty. Feeling a little feisty, and that means people need to die. I don't even know who these people are. And they could be good guys, they could be good monks, but too late. I've started my stabbing spree and can't stop. Plus they have stuff that I want to loot. I hear cats meowing. Oh. I can always stop my killing for the pets.
耳を触らせ
It's kind of hard to get a good picture. This looks like such a tender moment, like someone petting a cat in the rain. It's what you see in the stereotypical, like, I don't know, manga or anime. It's like someone showing kindness to stray animals in the rain. This looks almost like propaganda for the... I think this makes for a better picture. Yeah, you can see the cat's face. So I'm gonna delete the previous photo. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Sure. Oh. Back to murdering. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. Right, two of them. Can I double kill? So it's gonna be dicey. I don't trust the game's systems due to how inconsistent it has been so long. You see, I pressed B because I wanted to hang off the roof and then kill these motherfuckers. Game decided, no, you're gonna jump off the roof. That's why. I want to do a double assassination, but the game won't let me. How annoying. Yeah, there's no way to hang off the roof. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start being a little creative on how to handle these fuckers. Yeah, bells. Oh, game has helpfully decided to place one. The game heard me complain like twice, and then it's like, okay, fine. You want to do the double assassination? You get a double assassination. Calligraphy sets. Remember when I first encountered a temple? I think it was a Kyoto temple. And how difficult it was. And now it's kind of like, eh.
何かおったな。容赦はせん。
And those are so engrossed in their sword fighting they didn't notice me. Yeah. Oh, I think this guy was petting a cat. Unfortunately, he has to die. So yes, danger is still there. Danger is still there. Oh, 35. Level 35. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Wait, who was this guy? Why does he get a special animation? Messenger. What? I killed a head of some organization. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to check if maybe it's a guy I can save or something. Well, I mean, I'm impressed, but that I managed to kill a boss. I'm not exactly prepared for it, although the boss has the same level that I do. I tend to do the easy thing where I attack bosses that are like 2 levels below me. But yeah, Wait. Can you spare the messenger? No. Okay, good. Okay. At least based on this this one sort of, not Wikipedia, but some kind of wiki. It's got some kind of wiki online. And yeah, can't spare them. Now, my greater concern is surviving the rest of the encounter because I'm still fighting someone else before this pause, right? Okay. Whew. So I did survive. I survive and I can save. I need to find some rations, quick. Oh, and reloading the game also so it eliminates all the, what do you call it? All the markings, I guess you can call it that. So I've marked a bunch of people and now they no longer appear because well, I reloaded the game. Yeah. Up here doing some wet work. Handling business. She know business. And you are an unfortunate victim of the Shinobizzle. Oh, this is 3 stack. This stack of resources is high. Yeah, this place is good for looting. Shit. Oh shit. How could I have missed these motherfuckers? Alright. Guy notices me. He didn't notice the corpse? What? Alright, good. Oh, this guy did. Great. Shitai. Is that a corpse? Shitai's corpse, right? Oh, someone died again. What a shame. People have a bad habit of just falling and slipping on sharp objects. Right, he comes back around. Oh, it's daytime as well, so... Oh, elites. This place is tricky, it's gonna take a longer time than... So that was me accidentally pressing the RT button. It's my fault. The controller was being responsive and Yeah, it's entirely my fault that I accidentally got out of stealth. Man, oh man. Food is smelling way too good right now. Okay, so I think pretty much by the time I clear the temple, it'll be the right time for me to start eating. However, my little drink flask is a little dry, so I am going to take care of that. So I foresee an extra half an hour of gameplay. That was a long break. Keep masking the Shimbaku. They get that message if I do not. Sparing Lady Oichi was an easy consensus to reach. Who else is hiding behind the mask? Right, so I think it's tailored. This message here is tailored to my current progression to the story. Do I care about the Shimbaku? Not that much. Considering I'm just running around murdering other people. Unrelated to Shimbaku right now. No artist. Costume. Rare light armor. It's not epic, it's rare, but 36. Control. Okay, controller might have some issues. It doesn't feel quite right. Fucking hell. Okay, there was a stone statue. A good thing the game actually registered that as a stealth kill. I was afraid that, you know, the game's gonna do a stupid thing and make me openly attack a guy again, even though I clearly can stealth kill. Bro. Let's scroll here. There are two guys over there, and there's this one guy here. He's got done, and we get scroll and stabby stab. I guess if I'm tired of waiting, I can whistle, get him to come over. Tough part is doing the double stealth kill. Game's so finicky, so finicky. And the problem is I've used up all my health, all my rations doing the boss fight. I didn't know it was a boss fight. I just thought, okay, I assassinate the guy, like I take out half his health, and it shouldn't be difficult taking out the rest of the guys, right? Taking out the rest of his health bar. No, it turns out he was a boss fight. You're punished. You're sentenced to death for the crime of being bald. Bald! Okay. Yeah, the central compound. No, don't rush in and try to take all of them out. Oh, they saw me. Shit. Anyone's gonna come over and investigate? No. Huh. You guys are facing the wrong direction. It means you guys are gonna die. I'm gonna run. Look at this guy. Huh? Huh? Alright, so the death of the two guys is gonna attract someone. Who's there? No, it's definitely. Oh, I don't even have that many kunai. That's gonna be another problem. Where I'm not gonna try to stab the guy there. No. Not worth it. Oh shit! How many guys are there? Holy moly. Yeah, that's the game acting weird again. So I keep saying I don't trust the game. I have trust issues with the game just not behaving correctly. This temple compound is huge. Let's hope that doesn't lead to gods outside. Okay, okay. Yeah, total of 4 gods over there. I'm just being trained to save often. Because I know that I can't handle 4 guards at once. Oh, wow, that was close. Alright. Oh, come on, double assassinate. Let me double assassinate. Ah. No. I don't trust me pressing B will allow me to drop down. Let's see, let's test it here. Oh, I can. Okay, I will drop down, but you know, at that point, might as well just do this. Yeah. This is what it means to keep your head on swivel. Swirling left and right. Constantly checking. Constantly checking. Come on. Come on. This freaking gap. Oh my. This game. Right, the moment I take care of the two guys, then third guy is going to be alerted to my presence, isn't it? The answer is no. Although the game would be an asshole and well, not completely an asshole, I guess. It was trying to be, you know, realistic. I can't walk past. Oh, now I can walk past a corpse with a staff. Just now I can't walk past a corpse. So it was like, You know, in a game where assassination takes place in literally in a span of seconds, and it's entirely possible for an enemy to turn around in seconds. Not being able to walk past a corpse and assassinate the next target is extremely dangerous. Mata Neko. Is it a cat again? Yeah, you're right. It is a cat. Okay. Fine. Refill rations. Another aquatic Naginata. I've been getting a lot of these aquatic Naginata. I know what they do. They basically poison enemies. Alright, so this guy is alerted. Yeah. Death and destruction follows in my wake. The upside is tempo is much more quieter now. Thanks to my effort. I'm just helping to return the tempo to its original serene state. Place where you can meditate. Why are there two? Oh, there are two guys. Okay, it's gonna be tricky. Armor breaker. Wait, I managed to block an attack that was supposed to be Dodge only, huh? Yeah, I did that again. So I got something that allowed me to block. Huh, it's new. So now it's still fragile as ever. Still not meant to rush out into open combat. Oh yeah, smoke bombs. I forgot I have smoke bombs. With a smoke bomb, I should be able to, assassinate people who are caught in the radius. Although, I think I need to upgrade the smoke bomb to a certain extent. Because last time I tried smoke bomb, I recall that, yeah, whoever was caught in smoke bomb ran very quickly out of range of the smoke bomb. So at best, I had like opportunity to assassinate one guy, maybe. Oh. Whoa. Right. Stealth game, right? Stealth game. Something here. I'm hearing all kinds of noises. Yep. And she does that unnecessary flick. That shit makes more noise. Neat. Oh, fucking... Fuck. Alright. Overconfidence is punished. And of course, smoke bombs and shit. Bombs and shit should be utilized a bit more. Yeah, and kunai as well. Oh shit, no! I wasted a health charge, but fine. So, pressing B, like, if I try to press B while pushing the analog stick to the right, it doesn't register as a command to get down. No! Say goodbye to your armor. Floral Kusarigama of dazing. Eh. 12% damage abilities now. Oh, a deer just came running in. We are free. We have been liberated. Okay. That's the other thing I want to check. Do I get black and white photos if I go into photo mode? Or my assassin vision is still activated? The answer is no. Reverts back to color. I'm supposed to be looting some shit here, right? I'm not talking about some random shit. Oh, yep. So there's one lost page that still haven't found, and I need to jump on a viewpoint sometime soon. Temple should be mostly clean now. Purge of all these deviant monks who strayed from the teachings of Buddha. Okay, that's convenient. Climb up to get the scroll, and climb up to synchronize the viewpoint as well. Come on, come on. There's no option for me to press LB, and pressing A doesn't quite work either. She can't jump up. Oh, now there is an option. Oh, no, wait. Ah. We'll flow up. I'm pushing the analog stick forward all the time, and somehow the game still registers that as me wanting to drop down in the opposite direction, which I find to be perplexing. Perfect timing. Just finish this, and yeah, it's the right time for me to start eating curry calf cook. Look at the verdant hills. I didn't know there was an enemy camp. Okay. Oh, there are two locations I can jump off of, and both of them would make me drop into water. Right. This goes into a pond, and this. Oh, this. Oh no, this is actually. Oh, hey. But that's all for next time. Now, because I know the moment I try to purge the corrupt entity. Purging a corrupt entity is basically assassinating someone. It will make me want to try to clear Koriyama Castle at the same time. And do a bunch of shit as well, so... yeah, temptation is there, and I shall not fall into the temptation. I'll do my best to get myself as close to the location as possible, so that I know what I need to do next time I start the game. Oh, there's another guy still. Dumbass. It's so satisfying. Buddhism in medieval Japan. One of the defining elements of medieval Japan is Buddhism. Okay. Don't need to tell me twice. Mandala. From the Kasuga Shrine. It's written on in English because it's from the trustees of the British Museum. Early 15th century. Yeah, it's definitely old. Right? A lot of pictures are so degraded that you can barely see what's being painted. So Japanese Buddhism absorbed the popular cults associated with local deities along with the Shinto faith. Yeah. There's a term for it. Syncretic. Yes, syncretic religion. So Buddhism did sort of the same thing with China. You know, with Taoism and all that. It's like basically people have superstitious beliefs. They pray to a bunch of gods, and Buddhism just added an extra framework onto it. That's why you get stuff like Journey to the West, right? Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is basically it's a sort of this like Buddhist monkey god, and he's rebelling against the heaven, against Jade Emperor. Jade Emperor is it's part of the Taoist belief system, right? You have basically the celestial bureaucracy that's a replication of the earthly bureaucracy as represented by the very earthly emperor, very mortal emperor, even though he's called the son of heaven. But yeah, Buddhism and Taoism and just all kinds of superstitious beliefs fusing together. Anyway, let's see. Tendai and Shingon sects developed complex theological constructions to support this assimilation. Same is true for the theory of Sankyo Ichiron, which posits that Buddhism, Shintoism, and Confucianism are part of a whole, and the teachings of Confucius constitute one of the parts of Buddhism. The 5 cardinal virtues of Confucianism are likened to the 5 commandments of Buddhism. Yeah. That's why it's usually, when a religion comes to a foreign land, tries to take over the native beliefs. So Christmas is it's not exactly on the day of Christ's birth. It's actually more of a winter solstice thing. Easter, right? Easter is the coming out of spring. It's a pagan festival that's been co-opted by Christianity. A lot of stuff like that. So 16th century, Buddhist monasteries were places of learning for the privileged and vectors of Buddhist thought. Buddhist and Chinese thought. Okay. So Buddhism is also a vehicle for Chinese thinking. It's not just Buddhist thinking. Enrakuji was like a university where young aristocrats and warriors were taught not only esoteric Buddhism, but also the principles of agronomy, as in planting stuff, architecture, pharmacy, military strategy, astronomy, poetry, Confucianism, and many other subjects. All the things you need to properly rule a domain. Especially agronomy. No food, no army. Buddhist monasteries also play a central role in the development of agriculture, right? Agronomy, as I've been saying. Particularly by taking charge of clearing and cultivating new land. The monastic economy mainly relied on rents, rents from peasants who cultivated the land of Buddhist institutions, and on various tolls installed on roads crossing their domain. Yeah. So it seems like Buddhist a bunch of rent seekers as well. At least this flavor of Buddhism in Japan. Sometimes rituals were performed to increase the agricultural prosperity in their domain, particularly for large monasteries such as Enraku-ji on Mount Hiei or Kofuku-ji in Nara. As everything comes down to farming, right? Your entire economy is based around farming. It's only because, you know, sweat and toil of the farmers that you can develop. You have the leisure time to develop stuff like, you know, writing, art. It's only because of agricultural surplus. Without that surplus, the entire society collapses. Or all that high function stuff collapses. Well. Another lesson on economy, and it's not even initiated by me, right? The game explicitly mentioned how agriculture, right, and how they charge rent and how they charge tolls. Like these guys are, there's no one is being oppressed, so someone's crying, but it's not a clear-cut case of oppression. So no need for me to pull out my blade and start murdering people. Oh hey, monkey with a red ass. Yeah. Perfect creep shot. Just, yeah. Monkeys, you know, their feet, rather their hind legs, I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah. Much more like human hands than our own feet. Except, you know, it's extremely hairy. No, I actually don't want a front picture. Just want its ass. Someone woke up, I guess. It's morning over here. Someone woke up and decided to partake in some drugs that I can smell rather strongly. I left the window open to cool my room down, and there are consequences. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna be purging any corrupt entities because I know where it leads. I know I'm just not gonna stop playing the game. Which is why. Oh, okay, so yeah. Purging the corrupt entity requires that they assault the castle at the same time. Well, maybe not the entire castle, but it's gonna be close. Yeah. Sean says, I'll save the game by looking at this extremely obvious exposed part of the castle. And then I'll make up my mind later on whether I'll actually do anything about it. Stealing samurai. Two and a half hours. So my estimate was mostly correct. Mostly correct. I estimated one to 2 hours, but I went a little overboard because I'm enjoying myself. The weather is cool. Not sweating like crazy. Anyway, oh, I put on the BRB. No, stream is done. Stream is done.